morning, everybody. We are going to be working on our web course orientation for Math 98. I'm Valerie Cox. I'm your instructor this semester. And so I just want to go over a few things with you on how to get started and some things you just need to know about the course. Again, I'm Valerie Cox, and this is what I look like. Although this is an old picture, I don't know why I have that picture. I need to switch those out. I've got a better picture on my syllabus that you can look at. But if you watched my little quick video on just to say hi, you'll see that I look a little bit different now. My hair's a little longer. All right, so you can see I have offices both in Decatur and in Huntsville, but right now you are not allowed to come on campus. So the best way to get a hold of me right now is via email, and then we're going to be doing Remind to text me. And you will have directions on how to join Remind in your first week announcements, but that's the best way to get in touch with me. I will be in my office a few days a week because I'm in charge of the Star Institute, so I work there, and so I'll answer my office phone sometimes, but if you can always leave a message. But the best way is email or Remind. Some things that you need to know in Blackboard. I need you to go into Blackboard. I need you to explore the Course Information tab. It gives you a lot of information. This is where you're going to find your syllabus. This is where you're going to find your calendar, the learning outcomes, things like that. The topics we're going to cover throughout the summer. The big thing is the calendar. Some of you, if you've got any plans for the summer, I know someone's already contacted me and they're getting married. And so you can look on the calendar and see what you would miss if you are not going to have internet wherever you're going. And you can work ahead, that kind of thing, so you can kind of make plans for the summer. So that's on there. Under the announcements, I send announcements pretty regularly, at least once a week, probably twice a week in the summer because of our due dates. And those announcements go to your Calhoun email, so be sure you're checking your Calhoun email regularly, maybe several times a day, because I may send things throughout the day. Under the content tab, this is where your coursework is located. This is where you will find my videos, and those are videos that I've created for you to watch that go along with the workbook that we're going to purchase, and that will help you when you're working your homework in ALEKS. Okay, textbook. We need to get the textbook with the workbook bundle. It's a 52-week code plus the workbook, because again, my videos go along with the workbook, and it's nice to have that and work along with it. I give you time to work some things in the workbook, and then I come back and then I work them so you can check yourself. It's very helpful. That bundle costs $152. Now there is something over at the bookstore that costs $187. That is just the code. Don't ask me why they have $30 more tacked on to just the code. I have no idea. The one you need to buy is the $152. Now, why do I have you buy a 52-week code? That's because this code is good for 100 as well. So if you are taking Math 100 in the fall, then that code will be good. You won't have to purchase anything in the fall for your math class. ALEKS is the software we use. It's an adaptive system. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. You're going to access ALEKS through Blackboard. You could go through aleks.com if you needed to, if Blackboard was down, but that happens rarely. Here's our grading plan. Our homework in ALEKS is going to count 25%. Our exams, again, all of these are located in ALEKS, so that's why you have to have ALEKS. We've got 3 exams we're going to take. They count 50% of the course, and our final exam counts 25%. It's the same grading scale as the rest of campus, so that nothing changes there. All right, attendance policy. This first week, I'm going to be taking attendance based on the things that I have you do in your first week announcement. One of those is to complete that knowledge check in ALEKS. If you don't complete that knowledge check in ALEKS this week, I'm going to be marking you absent. If you're on financial aid, that could very adversely affect your financial aid. So be sure you get those things done in the announcement that I ask for. After that, I only really pay too much attention to attendance if you're not meeting your due dates. So if you don't make a due date and I don't hear from you, I don't know anything about it, I'm going to look and see how much time you're spending in ALEKS. I've got 5 hours on there, but that's probably on the low side. This is a summer course, and we're going to have due dates that come at us rather quickly. So you're going to need to be spending more time than that in ALEKS per week in order to get your work finished. ALEKS is time intensive. You cannot procrastinate with ALEKS. Makeup policy. If you're going to miss something, you've got to let me know. Communication is the key. You've got ways to communicate with me and let me know if something happens. And I totally get things that happen. People get sick, things like that. If you're going out of town unexpectedly, that might be something. But if you know you're going out of town, then you have the option of working ahead. So let's try to do that. Where can you get help? All right, so in a normal semester, I would send you to Star Institute on each campus or to the Math Lab on each campus. I'm your first source of help. First of all, me. You're going to either text me or you're going to email me or you're going to, find a way to get in touch with me so that I can help you with your math. You can ask me questions anytime. My office hours, like I said, are virtual. Since we're not all, we're not really on campus all that much, I am available on weekends and evenings, which that would be normal in any semester. I'm available on the weekends and the evenings anyway, but just know that you can reach out to me and ask questions. But if you want to get a tutor and spend some time with the tutor, I'm in charge of STAR, so I've hired all the tutors. I'm in charge of them, and I'm in charge of the ones that work in the Math Lab, and we're doing online tutoring this summer. So you can go on the website, there's directions. You can go into your banner and your My Calhoun, and you click on STAR, and you can make an appointment. They're going to use either Skype or FaceTime or Blackboard Collaborate, or they'll call you on the phone. If this is just for any class, if you're writing a paper and you need help, you can email them the paper. You get on there, make an appointment with them, and they're going to get with you with using whatever technology you have available to you. So that's an option. The other option, I'll go to this next slide and write it. The other option, if it's after hours, is tutor.com. They're 24/7. They're not my tutors. I didn't hire them. They're a service that we provide if it's after hours. So if it's in the middle of the night, my tutors aren't working in the middle of the night. If it's weekend, I've got tutors working on the weekend some. But if it's the middle of the night and you need help and you're working, you've got a funny shift schedule with work, you can go to tutor.com and you can find that's in your Blackboard shell on the left side. And you can chat with them and ask them questions as well. Academic integrity, I'll let you read through this. I'm not going to read through this. Pretty much it's basically you don't need to be cheating in this class. Our tests have lockdown browser on them, so you can't open other windows. But I know there's other ways. I'm not stupid. So I just want you to know that a lot of times I can tell if someone's cheated just by the way they take their test. If someone finishes a test in 10 minutes, that's kind of a red flag to me. I don't have you videotape yourself because I know a lot of you didn't really want to take an online class, but that was all that was offered this summer. So I'm not going to force you into, getting a webcam and that kind of thing. But I do have lockdown browser on there. So that kind of helps deter from it. But there are other ways. Just know that cheating is cheating yourself. It's dishonest. I don't like dishonesty. You need to be doing these things on your own, and you know that. If you have any questions about that, you can ask me. Again, I don't make you do a webcam, but if you have a Chromebook, I sent out an email. If you have a Chromebook, Lockdown Browser doesn't work with that Chromebook. So you are going to need to get in touch with me well before time to take a test, and we have to work out another method for you to take the test because I'll have to have it password protected, and we'll have other ways for you to take the test if you can't find another computer besides a Chromebook. So if you're a Chromebook user, you need to get in touch with me. Our withdrawal policy, you can withdraw up to, looks like July 20th is the last day to withdraw. But the thing is, you need to have a conversation with me about this. So have a conversation first. Okay, before you withdraw. We need to talk about that. All right, what is ALEKS? ALEKS is the software that we use to access our homework, to access our tests, and our final exam. ALEKS is an adaptive tool. If you've used ALEKS before, your code should still be good. So if you took 98 in the spring and you're retaking, your code should still be good. You will just log in through Blackboard and use your old username and password. If you have any trouble, you contact me immediately. If you're new to ALEKS, you'll complete a registration process. It's pretty easy. I've got the instructions in the first announcement. But what ALEKS is adaptive. You're going to complete that initial knowledge check. And what that does is it gives you credit for anything you might already know about algebra. So that's what's wonderful about it. You can come in and you may know a little bit about algebra and you'll get credit for that in your homework. And you might not have to work as much homework as someone else. But you may not know anything about algebra. And so that's all right because ALEKS is mastery based. We're going to be working problems multiple times. That's why you cannot procrastinate. So it's not going to be like you just work a problem once. You're going to have 10 homework problems and then you're done for the day. No, that's not how ALEKS works. You work problems multiple times. That's why it's time intensive and you can't procrastinate. You cannot do ALEKS all in one day. You can't do a whole chapter of work all in one day. You're going to need to pace yourself and do math every day. How to log into ALEKS is, again, I've got detailed instructions in that first announcement. I've got a link on there. You will not need a course code if you're logging in through Blackboard, so don't email me asking me for a course code because you don't need it when you go through Blackboard. Now, what you might need, if you haven't gotten your workbook and your code yet from the bookstore, you might need this financial aid code. This gets you 14 days of free access. So while you're waiting on that code and that workbook in the mail, you can use this access code. You can get into that knowledge check. You can get into homework for 14 days. So no excuses for not getting that knowledge check done because you've got that free access for 14 days. Still need to get that 52-week code. When you get into ALEKS, after you've gone through the tools tutorial, you'll do the knowledge check. You're going to get a pie. And I've already marked on this slide, but that pie, my pie said 38. Let me see if I can erase that. There we go. My pie said 38, but you know what? Your pie may say 1, and you may have one little color on here, which is fine. That's what happens. It just depends on how long ago you had math. There's no harm, no foul. Everybody's pie is going to look a little different. What you're going to do by the end of the semester, though, is you're going to have a nice colored pie based on getting homework done. So as you work on homework, this pie fills up and gets nice and pretty and dark. So by the end of the summer, nice dark pie. Also in ALEKS, you'll access your homework through this Start My Path page. It'll say Continue My Path after the first time you go through. And this, again, I've got a video on Blackboard and ALEKS tips. It's not very long. You need to watch it. It gives you a lot of information about where to find things in ALEKS and how to find things in Blackboard. When you are accessing homework in ALEKS, you always get an explain page, and this is like a page out of the book showing an example. So you'll see an example, you'll see how they work it. Of course, if you've watched my video, you've seen how to work some of these problems, and I do them sometimes a little bit different than ALEKS, so just be aware of that because I try to give you shortcuts. So that's a good plug for my videos. Watch my videos because they're very helpful. But you'll do that explain page, and then when you're ready to start your problems, there's a little start button down here at the bottom, and you'll click on start, and then you'll get into your homework. All right, that's all I have for orientation. Remember, if you have any questions at all, to email me right away. Join Remind as soon as you can so you can text me. It's a great way to get a hold of me. What a lot of students do is they take pictures of the screen. If they're having trouble with a particular problem, they send me that picture. I'm sitting here watching TV, binge watching Netflix, whatever I'm doing at home, working at the computer, and I have notebook paper, and I'll write things out and I'll send you back a picture. So it's a very easy way to do it. So that's why Remind's great. That's pretty much what I have for you. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and be sure to ask questions. Don't feel like you can't ask me questions because I am about the most approachable person possible. So y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful week.